Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. This is for a Apple dock, but I've got my Samsung in it at the moment and my Apple clone watch. So this is an S5 that's sat in it, and there's still plenty of room either side. So I was looking for one for my watch, my new watch, and I found that they actually do them that accept both now. So this is a Works S5 that's sat in there now. So let's just remove that quickly. And that's my watch, so it just slips on the side there, and that uncovers the hole that's been drilled in it, so you can put your Apple Watch on it as well. So let's go and have a closer look at this. So it changes a bit in colour, but obviously it stays the same colour, it's just the light. So that's the angling it back gives you a true colour of what it's actually like. So that's the front. That's the access port in there for the button on your phone. Just go on the end. So that's the end there. That's what it's actually made out of. Loads of little pieces of bamboo on end, and then just glued together. So that's the back. So that's the access port to run your cables through up there to charge your phone. And then another one has been recessed there. You can see all the way through, so it won't stop the phone leaning back against this edge. So it comes up there and goes over, and that's the port that you put your charger base in for your Apple Watch. So that's the gap there. Let's go ahead and show you what it looks like with a watch on it. Bit more light there. So it just clips straight back on, or you can use it. You can even try it with, let's try that. I haven't actually tried it yet, without even doing it up. Should be able to just sit straight flat on there. So only ones with very flexible straps would be able to do that, otherwise you'll have to keep doing it up and undoing it every time. So that's an Apple clone watch. I've got a review on YouTube already of this watch. That isn't a button there, that's the charging port. So if I was to, let me just put that back through. So if I was going to charge that, if I'm going to charge this watch on this dock, I'd put it that way. I wouldn't use the slots running through it. I'll just charge it that way on the left hand side. So that's how it holds. So let's just give you another close up of the design. That's end on. That's the rear port, which connects into that. Some of them do actually have a power brick mounted in them already, but they're quite a lot more expensive than this one was. There's the 4 feet. That's the back, that's the front again. Side, back, and that's the bit your watch fits on. And then there's the bottom as well. Some of them have different holes in the back, and the ones with the power brick in have a port on this side for the cable to go into. So that's that. So I actually bought 3, so just to see if there's any difference in quality between them, and it doesn't look like they are. They're as close as you can get to equal, basically. Let's just stick them staggered. So that's what they look like. That's what they all look like. They all look as good as each other. There's no real massive holes in them or anything like that. So that's what they look like. So let's go ahead and measure all the things. So basically, in the main picture that brought you to this video, I showed this cable running through that, and it fits nice and snugly, and it runs down the bottom there and obviously to your base. So let's go ahead and show you what the diameter of this is. So you can check it against your own. Let's just check it's zeroed. Yeah. So we're talking about 3mm, I would say, about 3mm diameter cable that will fit snugly in that run. So this is the box it came in. I did actually buy one before this, and it came in a blank box, but this is the first time it's come. Obviously buying 3, they send them in a branded box, so it's not a very good picture. It's like a two-dimensional. Just to show you what to do, you don't need a lot of instructions with how it works. So nothing on that side. And this is interesting what it says on the back. So it says Rose with the barcode, made in China, USA design team. So that got me thinking. I thought maybe they're selling them for someone else. There's nothing on the bottom there, just some more trees. I don't know if they're bamboo trees. That certainly is. That's the leaves for them, so maybe they're alluding to that's what it's made from. This is the box it came in, obviously. And there is a code on that side as well. A sticker with some, I don't know if you can make any sense of what it says. It was 2016, I don't know whether that's the date of manufacture or what. So that's that done. Let's just go ahead and show you as best as I can. Obviously it's difficult to measure, but that's big enough for a finger. Some of the other ones have an even lower, have a bigger slot, and they've dropped it down at the front there all the way along. So let's just go ahead and do the important measurements. So the actual measurement of the slot is going to be around, if you can pause that, about 88 millimeters. That's as wide as that one goes. And then the actual full length of it is 135, roughly. And then front to back is about 54 mil, if you can see that. So let's just do a flatter front top. So it's about 131 mil long. You can see that. So the hole in the bottom is about 55 mil by 42 mil. If you can see that, about 42 mil, yep. And it's recessed. They've put a hole in the back because the feet aren't big enough for the cables to come out the bottom, basically, because they're only very shallow. They're only about 1.5 mil. So a 3 mil cable will cause it to tip forward. So the slot in the back, about 33 mil in the centre, if you can see that, by about 9.5 mil. And then the actual slot, if you can see that, is 32.5 mil depth. And then that way is about, let's see if I can get that, it's about 43 mil. You can get that. These are all rough measurements because they're not easy to check. So the cable runs there, and then there's the thicker piece. I don't know if the Apple watches have an extra section to strengthen the cable that goes into the actual charging thing. So let's go ahead and get my vernier again wherever I've put it. So what I'm going to do now is give you the dimensions of the holes. So let's go ahead and switch this on. This is a Chinese vernier, so it's not very accurate, but it was sold as an Apple dock. So let's just go ahead and see if we can get that measured. I don't know if you can see that. So the outer wider hole is about 28.2 mil. Let's see if we can go in and measure the centre. So that's about 20 mil, the smaller hole, if that helps. And then the bottom's obviously open as well. Let's just see if I can get something to contrast it. So the bottom is actually open there all the way through. If you need to run a cable through that side and run it to the back of the phone or whatever you want to do, it's completely up to you. what I'll do for the American market out there, I'll just show you it in inches now. So just a quick, if you want to pause the video, you're more than welcome. So I'll just show you it and then you can pause the video. So that's what it is there. That's the length and the actual depth of the hole. So you can see if your phone will fit. And in millimeters, the depth is about 15 mil. Just trying to get it in there. It's not an easy thing to do. So back to metric, back to imperial again. So there we go. As I said, it's still easy enough to get your finger in there. So then let's do the measurement of it in length in inches. So there we go, that's in inches. Then it's sideways, front to back. So then let's do your port in the bottom. You may have a brick that goes in there, I don't know, but I think they've had to make a specific brick to fit in that hole, so it makes it a lot more expensive with a brick in there. If you can get away with using your own charger, I'd just do that. Just bear with me, sorry. Just had to move that back, I just noticed it moved. So yeah, let's go and do the brick hole. I mean, you could put something else in there if you needed a bit of weight or something, if it was going to tip, but I never had any problems with it tipping with my phone in. So we're doing it in metric, sorry. There we go. Metric. Imperial, sorry. So there we go. So just see if you can see that. That's how wide it is. And how deep the hole is. Looks like about 1.5 inches. So that's it, and let's have a quick go at the port. Just over 1 inch, just short of 1.5 inches wide. And then top to bottom. So that's almost it. So I'll just stick that there, let the camera focus. So that's the cable I used, which was about 3.5 mil diameter in that slot there, ran it through there. So I searched after that information off the box. I thought, oh, that's strange, because the other one was blank. I thought maybe they're making them for someone else and they're selling them online as well on eBay. So made in China, USA design team. So I searched for them on Google and I found that they were £17 each. So I searched for bamboo apple dock on Google, and that's what I come up with, about 17 quid each for exactly the same one as this. So if you want to get them off eBay, and eBay is where I paid £4.22 for this one, and that's why I got 3, because they were an absolute bargain at £4.22. So on eBay, search for Apple Watch stand, and there's absolutely loads of different ones, over 2,000 results when you put that search term in. So you want to put Apple Watch stand in and just scroll through them. Price plus P&P lowest first, and just see which one you like. If you want one just for the watch on its own, or one like this that does both, or one with a power supply, there's all 3 there for you. So some of these do come with the power brick mounted inside. A lot of these stands are only for watches though, so it's up to you which one you want to buy. So I chose this one as it was cheap and it works with both watch and phone. So that's it. If you have any questions, please ask below. So some of the sellers that's selling these a little bit more expensive also said that it fits the 6S and 7 Plus as well iPhones. So if you have one of them, then you know it will fit as well. So as I upgrade to new phones and ask friends if they fit, I'll add it to the description below. So so that's it. anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and check back soon. Thank you. Hi guys, sorry about this. I actually forgot to show you what I paid for it. I did say I paid $4.22, but I didn't show you the listing I purchased it from. So this is the listing I purchased it from. They're still in stock as of today when this video went live. So that's the title they were under: charging holders, stand, bamboo, wood base, bracket, docking mount for Apple Watch, new. So there's 3 available. I bought 3, but he still had some more in stock and put them back on. So they're £4.22 each, and the seller was Demon Mall. I didn't have a problem at all with him. I bought 1 off him previous to these 3 as well, so I've had 4 off him in total. Not a problem at all with them. So there's not a lot of information on the listing. It's quite self-explanatory, really. I've just tried to give you all the dimensions as well on the video previous to this. So just show you what the description says. If you want to pause it, you can do. So this is what the seller says it is. So these are the features. So let's just go ahead. If you want to pause it and read it, you can do, just to keep the video as short as I can. I won't bother reading it. Let's just start at the top again. Features. So non-slip, I think that means. So specification. So those are the ones it fits. Does actually say as well on other sellers that they'll fit the 6S and 7 Plus as well. So iPhone 6, 6 Plus, 5S, 5C, 5, 4S, 4, Apple Watch, material bamboo, and then I've actually gone and measured all the dimensions with a ruler as well. So I think it's actually clear satin lacquer finish painted as well, because it feels like it's got something on the surface. It's difficult to say without asking the manufacturer what they've done with it. But so I've proved what I paid for it. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and check back soon. Cheers.